Hello everyone, Holly here. Hope you're all keeping safe and well and having a lovely summer. Now, chances are if you're watching this video, then you're probably going back to school very soon. So maybe you're starting a new school, maybe you're starting a new class, or maybe even starting school for the very first time. Now, I just wanted to bring you a little video to teach you a few little tips and tricks to help you guys feel confident, brave, and happy for your first day back at school. So for many of you, I know you probably haven't been in school now for quite some time. Now, maybe you've been in for the last week or a couple of days before the end of term. Maybe you've actually been in school the entire time throughout lockdown. Or maybe you're like my two older children who haven't been in school for the entire last 5 months. So that's quite a long time, isn't it, to go without seeing your friends and seeing your teachers and going to school, doing the whole school routine as you knew it. So this is quite a big change coming up, your first day back at school. And with these big changes come big feelings too. You may be feeling excitement or joy or happiness about seeing your friends again and meeting new friends, meeting your teacher. But also with these kind of positive feelings can also sometimes become negative feelings. So you might feel a little bit of fear, you might feel a little bit worried, you might feel a little bit nervous. But these feelings are okay because we're all human and we all feel these feelings. And that's what makes us us. We all have different things that make us happy, make us sad. We all have different things that make us worried or scared or upset. And that's okay because that's what makes you you. But these feelings can be helped by different things that you can do yourself to help control these emotions. So if you are feeling a little bit worried, or a little bit scared or a little bit upset, then I can help you with a few things coming up in this video. I have put together 5 top tips to help you feel calm and confident for your first day back at school. Number 1 is the night before. So it probably comes as no surprise that getting a good night's sleep is really, really good for not only your body, but your brains as well. It helps us to feel calmer, feel more confident, think clearer, so we don't have all these different thoughts going on in our head at the same time. So getting a good nighttime routine is really, really important. And ways to do this are having a nice bath, have a nice relaxing bath before bed, have a massage or meditation or a visualization just before you go to bed. So these are all really nice ways of calming yourself down before you go to sleep and helping you get a better night's sleep as well. So I advise not to have any screen time for at least 2 hours before you go to bed. And have a nice bath and get yourself organized as well. This is really, really important for helping us to think more clearly and helping us feel calmer as well. If we've got all of our things organized for the next day, then we don't have to rush around in the morning getting everything ready. So I recommend getting all your uniform laid out for you. Pack your bag the night before and talk to your parents or whoever's looking after you about your day ahead. So talk about what's going to happen, what time you're going to leave, how you're getting to school, what do you think you're going to be doing as you line up, because there's going to be lots of different things in place now that might not be as you knew it before when you were at school. So there might be different ways of you going into school and lining up and things like that. So talk to your mums and dads or whoever's looking after you about your day ahead, and hopefully you can help yourself feel a bit more prepared and organised. Number 2 is the morning before you go to school. I will post a little clip after this of my children doing these wake and shake movements that you can do when you first wake up on your first day of school. But before that, just before you do anything, after you wake up, what I want you to do is rub the bottoms of your feet together. As fast as you can, rub them together, and that will give you lots and lots of energy for the day. It will energize you and reboot your system and get you ready for the day ahead. Okay, so when you first get out of bed, after you've rubbed your bare feet together to get you energized for the day, we're going to do some simple stretches. So starting off with a stretch and a flop. So stretch up tall as you can, arms right up to the sky, and then keep your legs straight, but you're going to fold the top half of your body like a flop. Ready? And flop. So just swing your arms here for a little while. You can even swing from side to side if you want, almost like a rag doll, feeling all floppy. There we go, and stretch up again, really tall this time, on tiptoes if you like, and flop. Okay, we're going to bring in our breathing with this next one now. So as you come up, I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you fold down, I'd like you to breathe out through your mouth. Okay, off you go, stretching up. Nice deep breath in, really stretch those muscles out, and flop. There we go. And last time then, really up as high as you can, really stretch those muscles. There we go, and flop. Okay, now this time as you come up, I'd like you to try coming up as slowly as you can, okay? So you're using the muscles in the bottom of your back first, then the middle of your back. Off you go then, guys, coming up. Then the top of your back. Your shoulders, and then the muscles in your neck, and your head should be the very last thing to come up. Lovely. And give your shoulders a little bit of a circle just to open up those muscles. Lovely. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is shake one hand like jelly. Shake the other hand like jelly. Shake a leg like jelly. And the other leg like jelly. And your head like jelly. Until you're shaking your whole body like jelly. Okay, this is a really good one to do if ever you feel that kind of butterfly feeling in your tummy, you know, when you get a little bit nervous or a little bit scared. And this is a really good way of getting rid of that nervous energy. So shake into it, shake it off, shake those worries away, wiggle those worries away. Oh, be careful with each other, mate. Okay, and back to positions then. Lovely. So we did a stretch and a flop and then a shake. And now we're going to finish off with 3 yoga poses. So the first one is going to be mountain pose. Now this is a very confident, brave pose because you're standing nice and tall, and it always makes me think of how brave I am whenever I'm in this position. So standing up nice and tall, feet together. There we go. And roll your shoulders back. Arms nice and straight, palms facing towards you. Lovely. Open out those palms. That's perfect. Chin up. Nice and brave. Push that chest up. Think about how brave and confident you are. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill those lungs with air. And breathe out through your mouth. Lovely. Now repeat after me. I am brave. Lovely. Okay, the next one we're going to do is a sunshine pose. So spread your legs out nice and wide. Lovely. And arms nice and wide. Chin up, not too wide, guys. Okay, and let's breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth. Put a nice big smile on your face and say, I am happy. Come on, you can do better than that. I am happy. Okay, now bring your legs in a little bit. That's it, perfect. Legs together, Zaki. Oh, we've lost a shoe. You won't actually have your shoes on at home, will you, when you're doing this in the morning? So that won't be a problem for you. Okay, so feet together then, arms nice and wide, just like they were in our sunshine pose. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves a great big hug. There we go. Careful, Zaki. So give yourself a nice tight squeeze. This is a really, really good one to do whenever you're feeling a little bit lonely or sad or scared, because hugs make us feel better, don't they? And sometimes, particularly when we're at school, we can't always be there to hug the people that we love. So what you can do is hug yourself. Give yourself a great big hug. Now open your arms out wide again. Just take note of which arm is on top of the other and do it the other way. So cross your arms over the other way this time. Lovely. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Take in a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and say, I am safe. Lovely. And there we have it. So you can go downstairs now or into your kitchen or dining room and have your breakfast. Remember to have a nice, good, healthy breakfast, and that will give you lots of energy for the day, as well as these movements. See, look, it's working already. Look how much energy she has. Okay, are you feeling ready for school now, guys?
Yeah!
Woo! Number 3 is a hug in your hand. So this is something that I know lots of people have used and found really, really helpful. And it's kind of like a long distance hug. And as we all know, whenever we're feeling a little bit down or sad or upset or a little bit nervous, hugs make us feel better, don't they? Especially hugs from the people that we love. But being at school, we're not always able to hug the people that we love, are we? Because they're not there. So what I want you to do is draw a heart in the center of your palm with a permanent marker or a felt tip pen. And what I also want you to do is get the person that always gives the best hugs, the person who hugs you and makes you feel better. This could be your mum, your dad, your grandparent, whoever looks after you. It could even be the whole family. Okay, so whoever that person is or people, get them to draw this heart on the center of their palm. And what you need to do is the morning before you go to school, you need to charge these hearts up. And the only way you can charge these hearts up is by holding hands. Okay, so I want you to hold the other person's hand who has this heart on their palm as well. You could even hold it on your way to school. Maybe you're walking to school or queuing up for school before you go in. You could hold your parent's hand or whoever's looking after you. Hold their hand just before you go in. And then you will have a heart on your hand and they will have a heart on their hand. You will carry on with your day, and whenever or if you ever feel a little bit lonely or you're missing your loved ones, or maybe you're feeling a little bit worried about something or a little bit sad, hold your heart, okay? So put your thumb in the center of the heart and put a little bit of pressure on it. You can close your eyes if you want to. You can even massage the center of your palm. Okay, because massage is a really, really good way of releasing lots of happy and calming chemicals in our brains. So just simply massaging the center of your palm can help you feel so much calmer and happier. Okay, so you could do that. And whenever you touch this heart, because you've charged your hearts with the people that you love, they will think of you and they will know that you're thinking of them. Okay, so it's almost like a virtual or a long distance hug. Okay. So although they're not there, you can still think of them and you can still feel that they're there with you. Number 4 is finger breathing. Now, this one is a firm favourite with all the children that I do my classes with. And I think it's because it's really fun and it's really simple as well. And the great thing about this breathing technique is that you've always got your hands with you, so you can use it anytime. So it's very, very simple. You need your 5 fingers. Got my heart there as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your index finger, your pointing finger on your other hand, and trace around your fingers. But what you're going to do is you're going to do this in time with your breathing, okay? So as you come up your thumb, you're going to breathe in through your nose. And as you go down, you're going to breathe out through your mouth, okay? So it's in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, it's not a race, okay? The slower you go, the better, because the slower you go, it means the deeper you're breathing. And what you really want to concentrate on is getting the air up to your brain, okay? The deeper you breathe and the longer you hold that breath inside your body, the longer it's got to get up to here, okay? So imagine that breath going all around your body, okay? All that oxygen and getting up to here, because it's when it gets up to here that it helps us feel calm, helps us feel brave, and helps us feel happy. So spread your fingers, okay? Start at the bottom of your thumb and we'll do it together now, shall we? So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Remember, the slower the better. In and out. And the last one, blow out until you cannot blow out anymore. Okay, so this will help you feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed. It already is helping me feel more calm and relaxed. And an important thing to remember is always when you're doing your breathing to sit or stand up nice and tall so you can really fill your lungs with as much air as possible, because you can't fill your lungs with very much air if you're hunched over like this. Okay, so the great thing, as I said before, about this technique is you've always got your hands with you. So you can use this anytime. You could use this when you first wake up on your day of school. You could use this just after you have your breakfast. You could use this on the way to school, so in the car or as you're walking to school. Perhaps you might use this as you're lining up to go into class, or wherever you are, whenever you need to feel a little bit calmer, a little bit braver or happier, use your finger breathing, okay? Because it really does work. It really does help your brain and your heart to feel happy and calm. Particularly if you're feeling a little bit scared or nervous about something, it really, really helps to help you feel braver. And I know lots and lots of children that have used this technique and it's really helped them do things that they didn't think that they could do, or do challenges, or help them face things that they really didn't think they wanted to do or could do. So this is really, really important. This breathing technique can really, really help you. And I hope you use it for your first day of school. Finally, number 5 is positive affirmations. So in the same way that we put healthy food and water into our body to keep our bodies healthy, we need to put healthy thoughts and happy thoughts into our brains to keep our brains healthy, okay? And the way that we do this is by speaking positively about ourselves. So a positive affirmation is something good that you say about yourselves. And these can be quite powerful, really, really helpful things, because when we're not feeling so positive, so let's use scared as an example. So maybe we're feeling a little bit scared or a little bit nervous about something. If we say to ourselves, I am brave, I am confident, even when we're not feeling so brave and so confident, if we say this to ourselves, if we say this confidently, if we stand up tall, sit up tall, chin up, nice smile on our face, if we say to ourselves, I am brave, I am brave, I am confident, then our brain almost gets tricked and starts to think, oh, okay, I really am brave, I am confident, I can do this and I will do this. Okay, it's a really, really powerful thing, the power of your mind and saying these things to yourself. Okay, so what I want you to do is pick 5. So as we all know, we've got 5 days of our school week. And I want you to pick 5 affirmations for each day. So 1 for each day. This could be the same one each day. I want you to choose the one that you need the most. Okay, and this might change as your weeks go on. So a good one for your first day back, if you are feeling a little bit nervous or a little bit worried, is I am brave. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit down, or maybe you think that you might miss your mums or your dads or whoever's looking after you. You could say I am happy or I am loved. Okay, so there's lots of different things that you could say about yourself. And what I want you to do is write them down, or get your parents to write them down, or get them to say these things with you, and stick them up around your house, somewhere that you're going to see them. So maybe you could stick it on your bedroom door, or the mirror, or on your kitchen, on your fridge. So somewhere that you're going to see these affirmations every day. And then every time you see them, every time you see that little bit of paper, you could even draw something to remind you of the affirmation if you're not writing just yet. Every time you see this, I want you to say this thing out loud to yourself. So if you see it on your wall, say, I am brave, or I am happy, or I am confident, I am loved, I am kind, I am friendly. So say these things to yourself, and this will help you to feel more confident for your day at school. If you're ever feeling a little bit nervous or worried at school, okay, and you want to help yourself feel better, then you are in control, okay? You are the one that can help yourself feel better. And this is by saying these things to yourself, as well as doing your breathing techniques, okay? So do your deep breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth, as slow as you can, okay? You may want to do that finger breathing, and say to yourself these positive things. Now, if you don't want to say them out loud, that's okay as well. So all you can do is just say it inside your head. So you can say to yourself, I am brave, I am brave, I can do this, I am happy, okay? So say these things over and over to yourself in your mind, and then eventually your mind will start to feel happier and it will start to feel braver. Okay, so give it a go, see if it works. So one more thing that I just wanted to add on the end of that affirmation tip was all about how you hold yourself. So the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you walk. Now this can have a really big impact on how we feel inside our brains. So just in the same way that positive affirmations kind of trick our brains, our body language and how we walk and how we sit can really affect how we feel inside our minds as well. So if we are feeling a little bit scared, we might be kind of sunk down, we might be kind of a little bit shy and feeling quite small, okay? If we change the way that we are sat or stood, okay, it instantly changes how we feel in our minds. So if we roll our shoulders back, stand nice and tall with a nice straight back, chin up, nice big smile on your face, okay, it's really, really hard to keep those same worrying thoughts or nervous thoughts inside our minds, because when we walk confidently, we almost start acting confidently as well, and then we start thinking confidently. So if we're walking a nice brave walk, we start to feel really brave as well. So give that a go. If you are feeling a little bit worried about your first day, or maybe you're feeling a little bit worried walking into school for the first time, see if you can just change the way you walk. Roll those shoulders back, stand up nice and tall, stride bravely and confidently into school, and see how that affects how you're feeling inside your mind. So that's it from me. I hope you've found some things that might be useful for you for your first day or first week back at school. And just remember those breathing techniques that can really, really help you. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth as slowly as you can, as deep as you can, sitting up or standing up tall. Really try and focus on getting that air up to your brain, that oxygen up to your brain to help you feel better. As well as your hug in your hand to let you know and your loved ones know that you are thinking of them whenever you need them. And those positive good things that you say about yourself. I am brave, I am happy, I am loved. Keep saying these things to yourself over and over again, especially when you need them the most. So if you are feeling a little bit worried or a little bit nervous about something or a little bit down, keep saying these things to yourself. I am brave. I am okay. I am loved. I am strong. I am confident. I am happy. All these great things that you say about yourself to help yourself feel calmer and happier. I hope you all have a fantastic first week back at school. Enjoy it. It's going to be so lovely for you to see your friends again and meet your new teachers. I'm sure you're all very, very excited. But remember, if you are feeling a little bit nervous, because sometimes we can feel excited and nervous at the same time. If you are feeling those feelings that are kind of bubbling up, or maybe you're feeling a little bit worried, you're getting those butterfly feelings in your tummy, remember those things that you can do to help yourself. And most importantly, have loads of fun. And hopefully I'll see you back in schools very, very soon when I'll be returning to do classes with you. So have fun, everyone. Stay safe and be happy.